good. We'll maneuver. Reaching out. There is no place and no moment in history where I could stand and say, arithmetic begins here, now.
Hello everybody and welcome to week 4, day 1 of the SSBL, and happy Labor Day to you. We're jumping right into the action tonight. We've got Bombers and we've got Angels starting off game number 1 here for you. We've got Johnny Sins versus Jin Fury on the mound, and this one we're underway. First pitch is a ball from Jin Fury. That one finds zone 1-1. In there, 1-2 now. Fouls that one off. Popped up into right. Under is Prentice, and she'll make the catch route number 1. Brings up rookie Graham Britton. First pitch swing puts that into the stands. These two teams met at the very beginning of last week. Bombers were able to take the victory, I believe it was 8-1. Graham Britton fouling off a bunch of pitches here. Drills that one down the third base side. Tina Tygo gets up with it, but not the throw is not in time, and Graham Britton has an infield single. That's going to bring up Tyler Benetti with the runner aboard now. That's hit down the third base line, but stays just outside the line. Runner's going. This one's hitting to left. Tracking back is, Wefney Peppercorn, and she can't come up with it, and that's going to get over her head. That's going to hit off the wall, and that's going to be a double for Tyler Benetti. I did not expect her not to catch that one. That looked like a routine fly out, and just like that, 2 in scoring position here for Billy O'Connell. Strike called on the inside corner. This one's grounded. Tina Tygo scoops it up. Runner will score. Tyler Benetti's going to get caught in the rundown, trying to go from second to third off the slowly developing play.
Now batting, the designated hitter.
But the Bombers score first here, 1-0. That's going to bring up Lexi Luther. 1-2 count to her. Fouls that one off. 2-2 now.
That's down.
Count runs full. Swing and a miss. Jin Fury rings up Lexi Luther, and we head to the bottom of the first inning. Bombers have the 1-0 lead early here.
Now the designated hitter, number 1.
See how Johnny Sins fares in his first outing of the new season. This one's in foul territory, but out of the range of Billy O'Connell. 0-2 here to Vidia. She fouls this one off. This one's fouled back into the dugout. But he is staying alive. Just the third game for the Bombers so far this season. Oh, strike three called at the bottom of the zone. And Sins starts things off with a strikeout. As I mentioned, just the third game for the Bombers. They've played the fewest games so far in the majors through 3 weeks. Angels back to the top of their rotation. They're playing game number 5. Coming into this matchup 1-3. This one's popped up, foul territory. And Alyssa Sass makes a snag for round number 2, and that's going to bring up Tina Tygo.
Third baseman, number 23.
Tina Tygo up the middle for a base hit. A 2-out single for her, keeps the inning going. And that's going to bring up Monica Elmenreich.
The shortstop, number 41. Upside.
And Elmenreich right up the middle again under the glove of Sass. And 2 aboard now.
Now batting.
And here's Sophie Newellmuller.
Number 2. Strike.
Sin starts things off the strike on the inside corner. That one's a bit low, 1-1.
Strike.
And their first strike, that's going to activate tough out for Newellmuller. Payoff pitch, swung on, fouled off, remains a 1-2 count. Strike three called, another strikeout for Sins at the bottom of the zone. And he gets out of the jam. We go to the top of the second. Pujols, Ken Iffy Jr. and Alyssa Sass do it for the Bombers.
The third baseman, number 55. Up the plate. Strike. Strike.
A happy Labor Day to you, Elder. As Pujols pops this one behind home plate. Woody makes the catch for round number 1.
Now batting. The
That's going to bring up
center
Kent
fielder,
Iffy Jr.
Number 42.
Ken Iffy Jr. puts this one to the right. Tracking back. It's gone! Ken Iffy Jr. into left field, and the Bombers take a 2-0 lead. Right field. 385 into right, and it's 2-0. And I can't keep my rights from my lefts.
Number 35. No. Strike.
Here's Alyssa Sass now, number 8 hitter for the Bombers. She's grounding this one up the middle. Charging is Watson. She has plenty of time to scoop the ball up, get to first in time for round number 2. And here's number 9, Ferris Irons.
Number 2. That's outside. Ball inside.
He takes a 2-0 count here from Fury.
Strike.
Starting off things tense with that solo shot and a few hits in that first inning. And another hit's going to come here. Another one up the middle. We've seen quite a few of those in this game so far. That's going to bring us back to the top of the order for the Bomber. And here's Amish Rifleman.
Number 89. That's up.
Swings at that one, fouls it off. 1-1 the count here to Rifleman. Working the slider quite a bit is Fury. Gets another one fouled off. Checks on Irons. He's back in time. 2-2. Swung on. Oh, Sophie Newellmuller able to snag that one. And that will retire the side. Sophie just able to get that one on the edge of her glove and take it herself for out number 3. And we'll head to the bottom of the second. Emily Prentice to lead things off for the Angels.
Number 30. Low. Low. No, that's low.
Quick 3-0 count here from Sins.
Take your base.
That's going to be a 4-pitch walk. So leadoff runner aboard here for the Angels to start off the second inning.
Second baseman, number 12.
And that's going to bring up Lindsey Watson.
Strike.
0-2 to start things off here for Watson.
That's low.
Doesn't chase low and inside.
Ball inside.
Or high and outside. 2-2 now.
Low.
Doesn't get lucky on the bottom edge of the zone where Sins has gotten his last 2 strikeouts. But gets Watson to put this one to the left. Caught by Benetti, 1 away.
Now
That's going to bring
batting,
up number 8, Gwynn. Mic drop.
fielder, number 5. Foul ball.
First pitch swing fouls that one off. This one's grounded to third. Pujols goes to second for one. To first, not in time. Bit too slow of a developing play. Slow grounder. Couldn't turn the Dragon special, but it brings up Alicia Woody now. 2 outs with a runner aboard. Slow grounder and Pujols, not the strongest of arms. So it's only 1 out. 2-1 the count here to Woody. That one's in the zone, 2-2. Grounded to first. O'Connell knocks it down. Can he get the play in time? And Sins is able to back O'Connell up. Flip the ball to him at first for out number 3, and we'll head to the third inning. Bombers nursing a 2-0 lead here.
Now batting, the second baseman, number
As we begin week 4 of season 7 of the SSBL.
That's inside.
We have some big matchups tonight, as do we have the rest of the week. This Ball Players Unicorns game is going to be very exciting. A 3-1 Unicorns team going up against the surprised 5-0 Ball Players in game number 3. That's going to be one you definitely want to tune into. I know Elder is biting at the, what's the phrase? Oh, Benetti puts this one into the gap into left center. That's going to roll all the way to the wall, and Benetti has himself another double. Thought about going to third there for a second, but it's going to stay put. 2 doubles on the night for him so far. And here's Billy O'Connell chomping at the bit. My brain, I don't know why it's not working right now. So another runner in scoring position for the Bombers. And again for Billy O'Connell. They gave him the base hit last time. It was the base running of Benetti that ended up recording that second out as he got cut up in the rundown, trying to go second to third. 2-2 the count here to O'Connell. Swung on. That's going to be, looks like a Bomber special into right. Oh, and it gets by Prentice. And another run's going to come home to score for the Bombers. Prentice tried and came up just a tad short. And Billy O'Connell says thank you very much as he racks up his second RBI. And now technically has a triple.
Number 20.
So we'll keep that in mind as Billy O'Connell has a single and a triple so far. A bit of a cycle watch here. And here's Lexi Luther with a runner at third. Only 1 out here in the top of the third. And a 3-1 count to her. And that's nowhere close. And Lexi Luther will take a walk, putting runners at the corners. And here's Mr. Albart Pujols.
Number 55.
Ooh, swing and a miss there. Got the slider chase. And runners go and throw in the dirt. And that is lucky for Lexi Luther, as she probably would have gotten nabbed. This one's into right. Tracking it is Peppercorn. O'Connell tagging up. The throw is going to be... Oh! It looked like it was going to be in time, but Alicia Woody couldn't field it cleanly. It bounced off her glove, and he comes in to score, and the Bombers push it to 4-0.
Ball inside.
Here's Kniffy Jr. He homered his last time up. This one is going to stay in the park. Can anyone catch up to it before it hits the ground? No, they cannot. So if he lives to see another pitch, he lays off that one. 2-1. That one's in there. 2-2. Tough out activated for Iffy. Swung on. That's a liner right to Tygo, and she snacks it for out number 3. But another 2 more runs on the board for the Bombers. They lead 4-0 as we head into the bottom of the third inning. Top of the order to it for the Angels here. Yeah, one of the strikeout victims of Sins in that first inning.
No pipe.
She takes a 2-1 count here.
That's inside.
3-1. That one's in there. Full count. Broken bat swinging at that one. It's into left field, foul territory. Pujols ranges his way over there for out number 1. And here's Wendy Peppercorn.
Number 9. That's up.
Ooh, Peppercorn. Hard hit ball, but well foul. 1-2 the count now. Another one up the middle and a base hit for the Angels. Runner aboard here with 1 out in the bottom of the third. And that's going to bring up Tina Tygo. Sins has given up 3 hits tonight, and I think they've all been up the middle. This one's liner to Ferris Irons. He snags that for out number 2.
Now batting,
And that's going to bring up Monica Elmenreich.
Number 42. Inside. Ball low.
Couple just missed. 2-0 the count here. That one's in the zone. 2-1. This one's popped up into right. And Hamish has it. And that's going to be out number 3. And we'll head to the top of the 4th inning. Bombers leading 4-0 here. 8-9-1 in the order due up here.
Now batting.
Lista Sass so far 0 for 1.
35.
This one's up the middle. That's going to be a base hit for Lista Sass to start off the top of the 4th. So, Elder, this will be y'all's 5th game. So, back to your ace. That's back to Maple Sparks, right? And then I think it would be Fitz Magic for the ball players, if I'm guessing. I was going to get away from Alicia Woody. She recovers in time before the runner tries to go in second. Not a lot of speed on Sass anyway. Smart decision by her to retreat. 2-0 the count here to Ferris Irons. 3-0 as that one's over his head. Swinging 3-0, fouls it off. 3-1 now. That'll be a walk for Irons. That's going to put 2 aboard here. How much longer do they leave Fury in the game? She is tense, thrown 72 pitches here with nobody out in the top of the 4th. This one's up the middle. That's going to be a base hit under the glove of Lindsey Watson into center field. Runner's going to round third, head for home. The throw's going to be cut off by Neuenmuller. But Hamish Rifleman is going to get thrown out, trying to turn into a double. A good cutoff by Neuenmuller, I think. Throws it to Watson, who is covering second. It will go down as an RBI. But Hamish is caught at first. Makes it a 5-0 ball game. And then Graham Britton puts one up the middle for a base hit. He's going to go to second as the throw was to home.
Now batting, the left.
That's going to put 2 in scoring position.
Pitching.
And that's it for Jen Fury. She gets rung up for 10 hits, 5 earned runs, a couple of walks here. First pitch swinging is Benetti. This is not going to turn into an extra base hit. This one is caught by Northwest in foul territory for round number 2. And here's Billy O'Connell.
Number 10.
Sound the cycle watch alert as he's got a triple and a single so far. 2 for 2 so far here in the top of the 4th. 2 people in scoring position for O'Connell with the Bombers up 5-0.
Ball outside.
3-1 the count here to O'Connell. Do they walk him intentionally? No, they pitch to him. Full count now. Swung on. That's going to be up the middle. That's going to bring home 1 run. That's going to bring home 2 runs. Billy O'Connell has 4 RBIs. That's not going to get him any closer to the cycle, but it puts the Bombers up 7-0.
Number 20. Strike. No.
Here's Lexi Luther. 0 for 1 with walk so far. And she hits this hard, and that's going to get down into the left. That's going to roll all the way to the wall. Peppercorn finally up with it. O'Connell's going to try her arm. He's rounding third, heading home. The throw is not going to be in time. That's an RBI for Lexi Luther, and it's 8-0 Bombers.
Number 55. Strike.
And another runner in score position here for Albart Pujols. And Pujols puts this one up the middle. And it's muffed by mic drop, and that's going to lead to another run scoring. 9-0.
Now batting, the center fielder, number 42.
If you remember, the Bombers had a game like this against the Angels last season. It was late in the season. I want to say it was like 14-2 or something. It was bad. Like, I remember it was at Emerald. I think I actually casted it too. Like, we scored like 10 runs in an inning, I think. I think we have batted around the lineup because here's Sash. She started off the inning with a single, I believe. 2 on, 2 out here in the top of the 4th. Bombers up 9-0. Already getting to Northwest. 4 hits, 2 earned runs, only 1 out to her name. It's a 3-1 count to Sass. She finds zone. Full count, runners going. Oh, strike 3 call. Got Sass looking. But a 5 spot for the Bombers. They lead 9-0 going into the bottom of the 4th.
Now batting, the first baseman, number 2.
Sophie Neuenmuller to lead things off for the Angels. G falls behind quickly, 0-2. Tough out activated, though. Popped up into right center, but could be trouble. But Ken Iffy Jr. is able to get there just in the nick of time to snag that for out number 1. Emily Prentice up now. A walk to her name so far. The lone one on Sins' record today. Just the lone walk with 3 hits. 0-2 the count to Prentice. That's a grounded of Irons. He's up with it. In time at first, out number 2. And here's Lindsey Watson.
The second baseman, number 12. Outside.
Couple just missed on the outside edge. 2-0 the count. 3-0 the count. Finds his own there. 3-1. I'm going to hit hard, but right to Irons as he snags it for a 1-2-3 inning for Sins. And we'll head to the top of the 5th. Bombers leading it 9-0 here. 9-1-2 do it for the Bombers here.
The shortstop, number 2.
Northwest back up on the mound.
That's down.
Irons hits this one deep to center. Tracking back. It's going to be a home run. Ferris Irons to straightaway center field. And it's double digits for the Bombers. The rookie getting things done early here in the start of season 7. I believe he has a home run
The right fielder,
in
number
every
39.
game for the Bombers so far this season.
Now batting, the second baseman.
Puts him in the conversation for home run leader so far. I know King Kush had that hat trick against the Stingers last week, I think it was. I don't know what he's done other than that. I need to start getting on stats maybe this week and start compiling some stuff. Been kind of falling behind there, unfortunately. 2 quick outs after that solo shot. Brings up Tyler Benetti, 2 for 3 so far today. 3-1 the count to him. That one's in there, full count. And that will end up being a walk for Benetti. And that's going to bring up Billy O'Connell.
First baseman,
Triple and 2 singles. See if he can get any closer to that elusive cycle. Northwest starts it off with a strike. This one's into center. That's going to be, caught off a 1-hop from Mike Drop. She's going to go to third. And another run is going to get knocked down defensively by the Angels. Bombers sloppy on the base pass. Not that it matters much here. But 3 outs that way.
center fielder,
That will end the inning as we go to the bottom of the 5th. Another run up on the board thanks to the solo shot from Irons. 10-0. Bombers lead here. 1-2 the count to win Mike Drop, who just had that outfield assist. She pops this one. It's going to fall into the stands. Foul. 2-2 still the count. Strike 3 call on the outside edge.
now
A third strikeout for Sins.
number 3. Strike. No.
This one's popped up, got jammed. Sins is going to let Britton handle that one. Caught for out number 2.
Now batting,
And over to Ann Videa, back to the top of the order for the Angels. She's sitting at 0 for 2 so far tonight. Hit someone hard, but well foul. 0-1 now. Popped up into left. Benetti tracking it. And he'll make the catch for out number 3. Another 1-2-3 inning for Sins as we enter into the top of the 6th inning. Bombers leading 10-0 here. Have scored in every inning so far.
designated hitter, number 20.
Northwest still on the mound here. Probably not much longer for this game. Has gotten beat up a bit here. Giving up 3 earns through 1 2/3 off of 6 hits. This one's high into the air. Not going to get caught by Prentice. Foul ball for Luther. She's got a 3-1 count so far. And that'll be ball 4. Luther will take a walk for the second time today. And here comes Albart Pujols.
Now pitching,
And that's going to do it for Northwest. In comes Lisa Louisville.
that's inside. Strike.
1-1 the count. That one finds his own 1 and 2. Couple miss, and the count runs full here for Pujols. And he lays off that one, and he'll be rewarded with a walk. So 2 aboard now here for Ken Iffy Jr., who's also flirting with a cycle. He's got a home run and a single. Has what I would say the bare minimum amount of speed needed for a triple. You need to hustle for it. Balls by 1 and 2 here, but here's tough out activated for him. Lays off that one, 2 and 2. That one is, oh, Sophie Newellmuller sucks up another one. Another great play defensively from Newellmuller. She's got a couple of those today. 1 away now here in the top of the 6th. Here's Alyssa Sass. That one finds his own 2 and 1 here to Sass. 1 for 3 on the day. This one's a slow roller to second. Watson will go to second for 1. The throw to first, not in time. Couldn't quite get the Indian Dragon special. It's going to put runners at the corners for the Bombers with 2 outs here for Ferris Irons. He's locked in. Home run and a single so far today. First pitch swing fouls that one off. Ooh, ugly swing and a miss at 1 at his head. 0-2 now. In the dirt. Runner's going to try and come home. The throw is in time. Louisville tags out the runner, and the Bombers are turned away for the first time tonight. 10-0 as we head to the bottom of the 6th inning. It was a bit of a late run decision, and she paid the price for it. It was a good recovery by Woody. Didn't get too far away from her. 1 and 2 the count here to Peppercorn. And Peppercorn will pop this one up behind home plate. Looks like we'll stay in play for Sass, who makes the catch for round number 1. Here's Tina Tygo. 1 for 2 so far today. Tygo hits that one, but foul. Makes it a 1-1 count. Dribbler back up to the mound. Sins up with it. In time at first, 2 away. That brings up Monica Elmenreich. She takes the first pitch strike from Sins. That curveball just drops a bit low to the strike zone. Swing and a miss there. 1 and 2 the count. That one's going to be grounded to third. Pujols up with it. In time, and another 1-2-3 inning for Sins, and we'll head to the top of the 7th. Bombers leading this one 10-0. 9-1-2 for the Bombers here. Ferris Irons will restart his at-bat after the runner was tagged out at home trying to advance on the passed ball. 2-2 the count to him. He pops this one up into center field. And Mike Drop will make the snag for round number 1. And we go back to the top of the orders with Amish Rifleman. This one's popped up into right. Tracking it is Prentice. Well, she'll make the snag for round number 2.
Now batting, the second baseman, number 6.
And here's Graham Britton sitting at 2 for 4 today. A good day put forth by this Bombers offense. Went up 10 runs here. This will be a 1-2-3 inning for Lisa Louisville. And we'll head to the bottom of the 7th. 5, 6, 7 do it for the Angels here.
Now batting, the first baseman.
Sophie Newellmuller to lead things off.
Ball inside.
1-2 the count. Tough out activated again for Newellmuller. And she connects with that one, pops it up, and Britton will range over, make the snag for round number 1. Here's Prentice. Still the lone walk given up by, oh no! It wasn't enough that she was the only one who drawn a walk off of Johnny Sin. She has to knock him out of the game.
44.
And Sin's excellent night will come to a close there.
Now batting, the center fielder.
An absolute rocket back to the mound. And here's Obi-Wan Mahomey, who's making his SSBL debut. Season 6 rookies spent season 6 draft picks spent all of his time in the minors last year. And here he is coming up to try and get a few outs here late in this one. And he gets his first strikeout of his career. And we'll head to the 8th inning.
Now batting, the left fielder, number 4.
Let me put this injury into the Discord. That's going to be up the middle for a base hit to start off the inning. Tyler Benetti.
Now batting, the first baseman, number 10.
Here's Billy O'Connell, 4 for 4 today. Oh, really wants it to be 5 for 5.
Foul ball. Inside.
And that's going to be a double for Billy O'Connell. That's going to bring home another run for the Bombers. It'll be 11-0. If Billy gets another at-bat, he just needs the home run for the cycle.
Now batting, the designated hitter, number 20.
Let's see, week 4, day 1.
Strike. That's inside. Strike.
1-2 count here to Lexi Luther. Oh, Lexi Luther puts this one into right, over the head of Emily Prentice, and it's gone! Lexi Luther with a 2-run shot, adding the cherry on top to this one. 372 feet into right, and it's 13-0 for the Bombers. Put up a baker's dozen on the Angels.
Now pitching, number 11. Strike. No. Low. Take your base.
In comes Christian Vale
Now batting,
to try and
center
stop the
fielder,
bleeding, but she gives up a
number
leadoff
42.
walk.
That's inside.
And here is Kenneth Jr., 2 for 4. Home run and a single so far today, and he's going to pop this one up behind home plate. Alicia Woody will make the snag for the first out of the inning. Brings up Alyssa Sass.
Number 35. Ball high. Strike.
2-1 the count here. Alyssa Sass puts this one into right. Tracking is Prentice. She'll make the snag just in front of the warning track for out number 2.
Now batting, the shortstop.
Here's Ferris
number 2.
Irons.
Ball outside. That's outside.
Lefty on lefty action here from Vel to Irons.
Foul.
2-1 the count here.
Ball inside.
And misses 3-1. Irons hits that one hard, but light to Lindsey Watson for out number 3. And we'll head to the bottom of the 8th. 13-0 here.
Now batting.
9-1-2 do it for the Angels here.
Number
Obi-Wan back on the mound. That one's hit hard through the left side of the infield. That's going to be good for a base hit for Woody. Just past the diving gloves of
now batting.
Irons and Pujols.
Hitter.
Here's Ann Vadia, 0 for 3 on the day so far. First pitch swing pops that one up. Looks like it's going to get out of play.
Inside.
That one's going to be fouled off. 1-2 the count here to Padilla. Swing and a miss. Another strikeout from Mahomey.
Now batting, the left fielder, number 9. Strike.
0-2 here to Wendy Peppercorn.
Ball inside.
That one runs just inside.
Ball low.
One's just a bit low. 2-2 now. The count runs full. Patience shown here by Peppercorn.
Ball 4.
And that will be shown off with a walk. So Peppercorn bounce back from 0-2.
Now batting,
Draw the walk and bring up Tina Tygo.
now base running.
Alicia Woody is going to get pulled for Scarlett Buchanan on the base paths. Tina Tygo can break the shutout, but her first pitch goes into left field. Under it will be Benetti. They'll make the catch 2 away now.
Now batting,
And here's Monica Elmenreich.
shortstop, number 42. That's up. Strike. That's inside.
Now it's hit hard, and that's over the head of Albert Pujols, and that's going to score at least one. Benetti up with it. Runner's going to be at third, and she's going to stay put there, but the Angels are on the board.
Now batting, the first
Just a bit too hot to handle for Pujols at the hot corner, and the Angels find themselves on the board.
nope high. That's down. Strike.
Strike called there. 2-2 the count here to Newell Mueller. 0-for-3 today.
Strike.
And we'll go to 0-4. Another strikeout for Mahomey. And we'll finally enter the last frame of this one. 13-1 the score here in game number 1.
Now batting, the right fielder, now in the game, number 6. No.
Amherst Rifleman pops this one up. He caught by Juniper Weston for number 1.
Now batting, the second baseman, number 60. Strike.
This one's grounded to short. Elmenreich up with it in time at first for number 2.
Now batting, the left fielder, number 4. That's inside. Ball inside.
2-1 the count here to Benetti. And Benetti puts this one in the center. Tracking it is Mike Drop, and she'll make the snag for round number 3. And we'll head to the bottom of the 9th inning. 6, 7, 8 do it for the Angels here.
Now batting, the right fielder, number 30.
That one's going to be fouled off. 0-1.
Ball low. Strike. Foul.
Grounded to second. Britton up with it in time at first, round number 1.
Now batting,
Lindsey Watson 0-for-3 up here now.
number 12. Strike. Inside. Foul ball.
It's a slow grounder up the middle. Irons charging, makes the snag and throws it to first in time for round number 2.
Now batting.
Here's Gwen Maitrop. Last one for the Angels. She's 0-for-3 in 10 so far.
Ball low.
That one just a bit low.
Strike.
That one's in there. That one's very low. 2-1 the count.
Off the plate.
And that one's wide. 3-1.
Ball
That one was airmailed, and Mahomey gives up a walk. That might do and might be up to someone else to get the final out of the game.
now pitching.
And it's your friend and mine, Smitty Warber Jaegerman Jensen. His SSBL debut as well.
Strike. Ball inside.
What a beautiful last name.
Strike.
1-2 count here to Juniper Weston. Came in the game defensively after Scarlett Buchanan pinch ran. for Alicia Woody. And that's going to be strike 3, and that's your game. The Bombers take it to the Angels here. Get the season sweep of them. Win this one 13-1. Pretty dominant performance by the Bombers. Everyone getting a hit. Home runs from Luther, Iffy, and Ferris Irons. 5 RBIs for O'Connell. 3 for Luther. 5 hits from O'Connell. 3 from Benetti. Only 6 hits on the night for the Angels. Elmenreich with 2 of them. The RBI to Elmenreich as well. Johnny Sins gets the win. Goes 6 1/3. Only 4 hits. 1 walk, 3 strikeouts. 3 strikeouts also for Mahomey in 2 1/3 innings. 1 earned run charged to him. And Warburn Jagerman Jensen, 1 strikeout, 1 out. Jen Fury gets tagged with the loss. One of the hardest beatings she's ever taken in her career. 7 earned through 3 1/3. 10 hits, giving up 1 strikeout, 2 walks. Northwest also beaten up a bit, as is Louisville and Vail, with 2 scoreless innings to close out the game. The MVP will be O'Connell, followed by Luther, followed by Ferris Irons. That's going to do it for game number 1. Game number 2, Moonshots and Retrievers. An interesting game in that heroic icons division. Moonshots looking to pushing themselves a little bit further away from the field. Don't go anywhere. Game number 2 will be right back after this.
Make the ground shake.
Sorry for the bit of a longer delay. A couple tweaks need to be made to the save file, but we're here in Sakura Hills with the Moonshots and the Retrievers. And I'm feeling we could be seen for another bloodbath here as Middle Bracketeer is about to take the mound against the Moonshots.
Number 3.
Jesus Shuttleworth on the mound for the Shots. Let's see what we have here. Moonshots coming into this one with a lead in the division. Let's take a quick peek at that, shall we? Moonshots coming into this game 4-2, leading the Icons division as that one's hit into center and deep it goes. Is it going to be tall enough? It's not. It's going to bounce off the wall over the head of Max Swingens, and Nick Hugh leads things off with a double. Moonshots coming in at 4-2. I don't know baseball math all that well. I will say like 2 games or game and a half over. Oh, Nick Hugh gets thrown out by Papa Giorgio. Wasn't expecting that. A base hit from Bonatello. That's going to be a 1-out single. Overdraft's 2-1. Retrievers in the mix, but with their lone 2 wins coming against the wrong fielders. One of the 2 winless teams in the SSBL. Retrievers 2-3. Gauchos 1-3. They have a game coming up later tonight against those overdrafts. So some interesting games going on here in this Icons divisions. But it's surprising Gauchos starting so poorly this season. Really thought they would make a step in the right direction with the draft they had. See if they can get things in order or if the overdrafts can continue their 2-game winning streak.
The first baseman, number
Ox
13.
Destroyer brings up Wreck Dreams. 2 on, only 1 out here. Runners going. This didn't work out last time, but that one's in the dirt. And it'll work out good for the Moonshots this time. The double steal puts both runners in scoring position here for Wreck Dreams. He's got a 2-2 count. Lets that one go. Full count now. And that one's hit up the middle. That's going to score. Both runners in the Moonshots start off hot. 2-0 here. 2-run RBI double for Wreck Dreams.
Now batting, the shortstop, number 34.
And here is Bojack Oon with RBI man activated. Many feel he'll be the future of this league. He gets ahead in the count 2-0. Already an S-tier player in just his first full SSBL season. I think developed for 1 year. I think he was a season 5 draft pick. So spent the year down below and is now aged into a fantastic prospect for this Moonshots organization. He'll take a walk though. Going to put 2 runners back aboard here for Earl Crump.
Second baseman, number 7.
Three and 1 the count here to Earl Crump. And that's going to be a walk, and the bases will be loaded for Nico Baca. Oh, excuse me, French Pastry first. This man did hit quite a few grand slams last season. Hasn't had much luck so far this season, and doesn't look like he's going to have any here. Oh, but that won't be a Dragon special as Stephanie Morgan spikes it into the ground. First baseman can't dig it in time. The double play does not come to fruition. Another run comes home for the Moonshots. It's 3-0. And that's going to get down Bombers special, and it's 4-0.
Now batting, the
Well,
center
tank mode
fielder,
is on for these
number
Retrievers,
11.
and Nettle Bracketeer is executing that script to perfection. Here's Juice Armstrong. We've batted through the lineup already here in the first inning. And Juice Armstrong, a decent hit into left, but tracking it is French Tater. He'll make the catch for round number 3, and the inning will come to a close. But a 4 spot on the board for the Moonshots, leading 4-0 here early.
Now batting, the center fielder, number
Let's see if Shuttlesworth can keep things cool, calm, and collected on the mound for the Moonshots. His career has been somewhat bumpy, has never really had a great season in his career here. Has been a career Moonshot, was, I believe, acquisition, and that's not a good way to start things off, the Jesus Shuttlesworth.
the second baseman.
He's been with the Moonshots since season 4, I believe, was a draft pick in that draft, and has just really struggled to find any kind of success. He has a good game here or there, but most of the time it's really choppy, and he's already off to a rough start here with that error. Oh, but Earl Crump bails him out there. Steals probably would have been extra bases. Round number 1.
Designated hitter, number
Here's Domingo Ritchie. That one's fouled off. 2-2 the count to Ritchie. That's back to Shuttlesworth. This could be 2. In time to Jacksoon. And in time at first to Wreck Dreams. And the inning Dragon special is turned and will go to the top of the second. Top of the order back up for the Moonshots. Here's Nick Hugh.
number 3.
Had that leadoff double, but got caught stealing, trying to go to third. Three and 1 here to Hugh. Connects on 3-1 and puts that up the middle. That's good for a base hit. 2 for 2 on the day is Hugh.
Now batting, the right fielder, number 29.
And here's Matty Musgroves. And that's be a walk to Musgroves. That's going to put 2 aboard now for Kodiak Destroyer.
Third baseman, number 4.
And that's going to get down for a base hit. Nick Hugh is going to round third, head for home. The throw from Swingins is going to be not in time. And it's 5-0.
Now batting, the first baseman. Now pitching.
And that does it for Bracketeer.
number 52.
In comes Arthur Pennyfold. Now Puppet wants the runs to come to a stop as some of his younger guns are taking over the game. Bracketeer still responsible for the runners at first and second. But a hard situation to come into if you're on for Pennyfold. Full count misses, and the bases will be loaded now for Bojack Oon.
Shortstop.
With RBI man activated once again. The switch hitter's looking to do some damage here. Technically 1+. Not a home run, but that's up the middle. That's going to score at least 1 of seconds. Rounding third, headed for home. The throw is going to be not in time. 2 more runs for the Moonshots. It's 7-0.
Number 7.
It's super ugly. Still nobody out here in the top of the second inning. Moonshots have a touchdown here. That one's fouled off by Crump. Swing and a miss. Pennyfold rings up Crump to get the first out of the inning.
The designated hitter, number 21.
Up comes French Pastry. Was able to beat out that Dragon special to prevent the inning from ending thanks to the bad throw by Stephanie Morgan at short. Fouls that one off. 1-2 the count here. Swing and a miss. Another strikeout for Pennyfold.
Now batting, the catcher, number 16.
All runs so far have been charged to Nettle Bracketeer. Pennyfold doing exactly what the puppet ordered. Can he get out of this inning unscathed? That one's going to be foul. 1-1 the count here to Baca. That one finds his own. 2-2. Uh-oh, that one's going to get by. Oh, a weird bounce off the grass on that one. It hops right back into the arms. And swung on that one in the dirt. She's just fast enough to beat that out, and another one does come home to score, and that one will go against Pennyfold. It's 8-0. A really awkward swing there, and that one's down the line. Another one's going to come home to score. It's 9-0.
Now batting, the left fielder, number 3.
I'm just going ahead and turn that off and turn on the double digits for the wrong one. Just in anticipation. The inning will finally come to close, but a 5 spot for the Moonshots. It's 9-0. 9 runs off of 9 hits so far.
Fielder, number 69.
I've preemptively loaded that up and watched the Moonshots not score another run for the rest of the game.
Inside.
So 2 blowouts to start off week 4. Hopefully this game number 3 delivers for us. It rightfully should. 2 powerhouses this season in the Epic Conference. Unicorns finally in the compete mode with a 3-1 record. The only loss coming to the Stingers. And the Ball Players, probably the biggest surprise of the season thus far. Starting off the year 5-0. See if they can hold on to that start with that lead in the Epic Novas. Leading that game. Stingers in second. 2 games back. 1 on, 1 out here in the bottom of the second, though, for Smart Park. It's got Smart Park! And the Astros are beating the Mariners 7-2. So much for the AL West. Earl Crump to Bojacoon to Wreck Dreams, and that's a Dragon special. Into the 3rd inning we go. 9-0 for the Moonshots. They've got Manny Musgroves, Kodiak Destroyer, and Wreck Dreams due up here.
Number 29.
This one's into left. French Tater tracking it. Under it. And the catch is made for round number 1.
Now batting, the 3rd baseman, number 4.
Those 2 runs for Pennyfold were very hard luck, because that was an ugly swing that Baca made. That ball was in the dirt. She made contact with it and just managed to eke it out to where no one could get it in time. And then
Now batting,
whoever's after Baca just lined one completely straight down the first baseline for a fair ball and led to another run scoring. And Pennyfold will get pulled in favor of Zelda Narwhal. So bit of a hard luck day for Pennyworth. Let's see if Narwhal can fare any better. But she gives up a base hit to Wreck Dreams, the first batter she faces. 2 on, nobody out here to start the 3rd, or 1 out, excuse me. And here's Bojacoon. He's come up 3 times today and has never not had a man in scoring position. But he fouls that one. He grounds that one back to the mound. Narwhal goes to first for round number 2. Runners advance 90 feet in scoring position for Earl Crump. But he pops this one up. It's going to stay in the infield. Stephanie Morgan under it. And she makes the catch for round number 3, and the Moonshots are held scoreless for the first time tonight as we head to the bottom of the 3rd. Sessions, Morgan, and Papa Giorgio due up.
The first baseman, number 16.
First pitch swing, and that's put into center. Leadoff single for the Retrievers here to start the home half of the 3rd.
Now batting, the shortstop, number 12.
Nope. High. Follow. See.
Popped up behind the plate. 2-2 the count here to Morgan. She puts this in one into right center. Tracking it is Musgroves. He makes the snag, one away. Try to turn my fan back on
Now batting, the catcher, number
without trying to have any of the sound come through on the stream. This one's popped up. Playable for Bo. He makes the snag, 2 away.
Now batting, the center fielder, number 20.
Brings up Max Swingins, 0 for 1 this far. This one is going to get down over the head of Earl Crump. That's going to put 2 on, 2 out here. Back to Vera Hewitt.
The second baseman, number 2.
Vera Hewitt puts this one down to left. And that's good for a base hit. The bases are now loaded. And it's going to be Domingo Ritchie.
The designated hitter, number 29.
Outside. See. Ball inside. See.
2-2 the count here to Domingo Ritchie.
That's low.
3-1, or full count. Swung on, foul. Anyone going to catch up to it at a time? It looks like they will. Wreck Dreams will make the snag for round number 3. And the bases will be left loaded as we go to the top of the 4th. 7, 8, 9 do it for the Moonshots here.
Designated hitter, number 21.
See. See.
Rich Pastry pops this one foul. Smart Pock. Make the snag.
Now batting, the catcher, number 16.
I feel like I say snag a lot. Do I say snag a lot?
Off the plate.
Here's Nico Baca, 2 for 2 today. 2 singles, 2 RBIs so far. Oh, but she gets rung up looking there. A good pitch from Zelda Narwhal.
Center fielder.
Is that her first strikeout? Yes, it is. Narwhal doing pretty good so far through 1 1/3 here, and that's grounded to third. Smart Park up with it, and that's going to be a 1-2-3 inning for Narwhal. And we'll head to the bottom of the 4th inning. French Tater, Yankee No Brim, and Smart Park do it for the Retrievers.
Now batting, the left fielder, number 69.
Up the middle goes French Tater. He's got a leadoff single.
Now batting, the right fielder, number 23.
See. Right.
And this one has Bomber Special written on it, but Bojack Soon says no. Couldn't quite get over his head, and he's got it for 1 away. And that brings up Smart Pack.
Number 26.
Ball high.
Smart Pack pops this one up behind the plate. And it's just off the netting. He stays alive here. Puts another one in foul territory. And will find the bleachers just barely in front of Nick Hugh. Rounded to second. This could be a Dragon Special in time to Bojack Soon. And in time to Wreck Dreams. And the side is retired, and we go top of the 5th. It's the top of the order. Do up Nick Hugh, Musgroves, and Destroyer.
The left fielder, number 3.
Double and a single so far for Nick Hugh. Potential cycle watch for him. He definitely has the speed for 3.
Oh.
Oh, but he gets rung up looking there. Another strikeout for Narwhal. She's pitching very well in relief here so far.
Number 29.
She's locked in through 2 innings of work so far. Only getting up 1 base hit and has 2 strikeouts under her belt. Gotta like what you're seeing from Narwhal here. If you're Puppet. A good glimpse at the future. Got a good arm here. 3-1 to Musgroves, though. She finds his own there. Round to the third. Pock up with it. Throw is rainbowed to Sessions in time for round number 2.
Batting, the third baseman,
That brings up Destroyer.
number 4.
And that one's popped up. Under it is Narwhal. She's about to complete another 1-2-3 inning in relief here. As we go bottom 5. Sessions, Morgan, and Papa Giorgio do it for the Retrievers.
Now batting,
Can they muster anything here in the middle stages of game number 2 to try and make this one a bit interesting?
Right.
Shuttlesworth has had a fairly clean sheet so far today, but hasn't been able to get locked in. Has 5 hits given up, but hasn't recorded any strikeouts, but also hasn't issued any walks, so
the shortstop,
perfectly
number 12.
meh, I guess. I mean, always could be worse. Ooh, that slider had some snap to it.
Inside.
This one's grounded to second. Bit of slow roller, and Crump only plays go to first for number 1.
Now batting, the
Nick Papa Giorgio.
number 5.
Outside.
Papa Giorgio grounds that one to Bo. He gets to first in time for round number 2.
Now batting, the center fielder, number 20.
This one's hit up the middle. This could be a run for the Retrievers. Runners rounding third. Headed home. The throw from Juice Jackson is well offline. And the Retrievers are on the board.
The second baseman,
A poor throw from Juice Jackson prevented there being any kind of play at the plate. And the Retrievers have themselves a run.
No, inside.
Popped up behind home plate. Easy play for Baca. Catch is made, and that's going to end the inning. Put one on the board for the Retrievers. 9-1 as we enter the 6th inning.
now batting, the first baseman, number 13.
Head up. Ball outside. That's high. Take your base.
Wreck Dreams will take a walk. First one issued
Now batting, the shortstop, number
by Narwhal, and Narwhal, oh no.
35.
Wah, wah, wah.
Stay. Oh, inside.
Well, I definitely put that one on her, I guess.
Now batting, the second baseman, number 7.
Okay, man, that's like our 4th elbow pain this season. It's getting ridiculous. Okay.
Now batting, the designated hitter, number 21.
Stay. You're out.
Now batting, the designated hitter, number 29.
Ball inside. Stay. Stay. You're out.
Now batting, the left.
But if you'd be
fielder,
so kind to
number 69.
put IL call up in your team channel so we can address that as quickly as possible.
Now batting,
This is week 4,
the right
5-1, 6-1,
fielder,
7-1. So yeah, 7-2.
23.
Man, we have had a lot of injuries so far this season. And a lot of big ones, too. A lot of long ones. It's been kind of crazy. No, I think I cursed the moonshots as well. I opened up the double digits, and they've done nothing since.
26.
That's why the 9 looks so weird on the stream right now. It's expecting 2 numbers to be there. The moonshot's like, I don't feel like it. On the 6, Matt Pack. Oh, gets rung up there. Is that the first strikeout for Shuttlesworth? I don't know, but we'll head to the 7th inning. Anyway, Jorge Watzke took over for the injured Zeldin Arwal. And he got a strikeout in his inning of relief so far. So we're seeing all the young guns for the Retrievers thus far. 1 and 2 here to Nico Baca. Ooh, dangerous take there, just outside. Oh, but one time too many. And another strikeout for Watzke.
Center fielder, number 11.
That's up. Ball inside.
Here's Juice Armstrong.
Steve. Steve.
Full count to him. Composed for Watzke. Gets this one to pop up into center. Sessions there.
Out.
Swinging's there. Sorry. Round number 2.
The left fielder, number 3.
Why is Nick Hugh tense? Must have missed something trying to take care of that injury. Oh, no, my God! Oh, it's a bloodbath. It's a bloodbath in every way imaginable. Okay, but I will, Puppet, you do have the option with this, I believe, oh God, this is not fun. Injury. Body contusion is there. Okay, you do have the option, Puppet, if you wish, to keep Watzke on the active roster, on your majors roster if you want. He would just have to have a 10-point penalty to all 3 of his stats. I'll put that in your team channel so you're aware of that, and you can make a decision later on.
Now pitching, number 28.
Goodness gracious.
Steve.
But that wasn't even 5 minutes between each other.
Now batting, the shortstop, number 12.
Steve. Steve. Foul. You're out.
Now batting, the catcher, number 5.
But it also might not matter because I don't know when your next game is, so it may not hurt at all.
Steve. You go.
Now batting, the first baseman, number 13.
Okay. So what do you have between now?
That's
Oh, of course you play tomorrow. But that's
low.
the only game between now and when he would return, so.
Take your base.
Now batting, the shortstop, number 34. the second baseman, number 7.
Steve!
Okay, an interesting game for other reasons that are not quite as fun. We still have a 9-1 ball game entering the bottom of the 8th. And I straight up curse the Moonshots, putting up, already turning on the double digits. They haven't scored since. We've had 2 Retrievers pitchers die. And Neto Bracketeer kind of died before our eyes as well, so kind of 3 die in various different ways.
Now batting, the
Mercy.
second baseman, number 2.
Ball high. Steve! Nope.
This one's heading to center, but tracking it is Armstrong. He'll make the catch for number 2.
Now batting, the designated hitter, number 29.
Ball outside.
This one into right. Tracking it is Musgroves. That's going to be a catch for number 3, and we'll head to the top of the 9th. Can the Moonshots make double digits and make me not a liar?
The designated hitter, number 21.
But next man up, or in this case, next woman up. Seems like everyone else has been ready to pick up the torch, though. I mean, from Narwhal to Watsky to Newsgirl, they've done all right. No more runs have come in since that second inning. Those 2 that went to Pennyfold were the last ones.
Now batting, the catcher, number 16.
Up inside. Ball low.
This one into right center. 2 people converging, but it will be Nobrim who makes the snag for number 2.
Now batting, the
They're
center
snagging.
fielder,
I think we need a
number
snag counter. Newsgirl locked in.
Right.
1 out away from getting us to the bottom of the 9th. 1 and 2 here to Juice Armstrong. K-Man activated for Newsgirl. But Juice Armstrong denies her of a strikeout as he puts one just past the diving first and second baseman through the right side of the infield for a 2-out single. And brings up Nick Hugh 3 for 5 today. A double and 2 singles. First pitch he pops it up in foul territory. And the Moonshots do make a liar out of me. And stay at 9 runs.
Now batting, the left fielder.
You came back to an something, all right, Elder. I'm still not quite sure what it is, but it's a mess. I turned on double digits for the Moonshots after the second inning. They didn't score another run. I was praising Zelda Narwhal. She died. Then Jorge Watsky got hit like 5 minutes after that. Yeah, it's not been great.
That's high.
I mean, you're probably right, Puppet, because I just turned it off. So the game's going to spite me one last time and put together some absolute amazing miracle here where you score 8 runs.
Now batting, the third baseman, number 26.
Into center, Juice Armstrong, out number 2.
Now batting, the first baseman,
One of the first games I'm going to be doing at Shaka this season. I haven't been to Shaka, I don't think, this season so far. I don't think I've done a Unicorns game this year. Have I, Elder? No, I did the Cyclones Unicorns game last week. What am I talking about? Idiot. Me, the idiot, not anyone else.
Ball high.
D. Belford quietly with 2 strikeouts through 2 2/3 and make it 3, and the game is over. And Puppet says, thank goodness. I don't want any more injuries. 9 runs in 2 innings, and then the Moonshots went to sleep. Everyone but Crump and Pastry getting hits. 3 hits for Hugh. No home runs in this game. Pair hits for Musgroves, Dreams, Baca, and Armstrong. Shuttlesworth with the win, only 1 earned through 6. Belford 3 innings pitched, 3 strikeouts, only 1 base runner allowed. Racketeer with the ugly loss, 7 earned through 1 inning. Pennyfold 2 through inning and a third. And then the revolving door of pitchers, but combined for no earned runs through the last 2, 4, 5, 6 and a third innings. So if you want a silver lining, Puppet, I guess there's a little bit of one there. And 7 strikeouts, and from your young guys, all from your young guys. So there you go. Wreck Dreams, your MVP, followed by Kodiak Destroyer and Jesus Shuttlesworth. But the Moonshots remain firmly in charge of that division that I always forget the name of because my brain just doesn't want to work ever when I need it to in a clutch moment. The Icons division. But don't go anywhere. Game number 3. Can the Ball Players remain undefeated here in Season 7, or can the Unicorns hand them their first loss? Game number 3 coming up right after this. Don't go anywhere. Don't even think about going anywhere.
Here with you. See your face in the crowd. You don't seem so far away. Nothing between us is empty space. Empty space. Even when the music is loud, I'd rather be no other place. Here with you now. Here with you now. Here with you now. see your face in the crowd.
All right, here we go. This one should be a fun one. Unicorns and ball players here in Shaka. 3-1 Unicorns versus the 5-0 ball players. On the mound for the Unicorns, Mabel Sparks, and actually on the mound for the ball players, it's Sydney Weber.
The second baseman.
She took over the number 2 starting spot in the rotation after Maniac switched her with Adrian Walker to go into the long relief position. So we'll see how that turns out, as that's a leadoff walk to home runs, very unlike Mabel Sparks.
Number 16.
See, ball players, their first game since week 2, day 2, they've had a bit of a rest. Home runs going, and will be in there safe. Steeler combined with the bad throw from Mushaw has a runner in scoring position already for Harry Shelton. Unicorns looking to turn around the bad luck home teams have had so far, as we have potentially on our hands the first ever away sweep of Season 7. And that's a walk to Harry Shelton, so Mabel Sparks having a bit of some rookie jitters here in her biggest start of her major league career. 2 walks so far, and here's the reigning MVP of the Epic Conference, Murph Kelly. Also was tied for the home run king with a couple other players. Oh, he walks as well. That's 3 straight walks.
Now batting.
And the bases are loaded for Rick De La Stick. What is going on here in Shaka? This one's popped up. Infield fly is called. A bit of a shift for the Unicorns defensively. Aggie Porterhouse now the starting second baseman. Jose Odor takes over in short for the departed Chris Luzon. And good old Alex Longstop makes his debut starting at first for the Unicorns. So Sparks finally getting her first out, but faces Matthias Black here, still with the bases loaded. Full count, nowhere to put Matthias. And he's going to connect with that, and that's going to clear the bases. That's going to go all the way to the wall, and the ball players are up 3-0. Did not foresee that one.
Number 9.
Wow. Mabel Sparks is tense. This one's into right. King Kush will make the snag. Runner is going to tag to third.
Now batting, the left fielder, number 6.
Can Sparks get out of here with just the 3 runs given up off all those walks so far? Toby Barker puts this one into left. It's floating down the line. It just falls left of it. Saves a run. The count runs full again. 34 pitches already on Sparks, and Barker will walk and the inning will continue. Runners at the corners now for Nathan Tucker. This is unbelievable. 35 pitches on Sparks. Not even through 1 inning so far. Sparks really concerned about Barker. Nathan Tucker pops this one up. This one should end the inning. King Kush is under it. And he makes a catch for round number 3, so it's only the 3 runs, but it's still the 3 runs off of only 1 hit as we go to the bottom of the first inning. So a hole to climb out of here already for the Unicorns.
Number 13.
See what Sydney Weber can do in her first career start. And she gets Jose Ador to ground out to Murph Kelly to first, 1 away.
Now batting, the left.
Bit of a trial by fire for Sydney Weber. Not exactly knockout stats for a starting pitcher, especially in this conference. especially facing an offensive team that is as stacked as the Unicorns. And we know that the ball players have bullpen problems. Granted, with Adrian Walker moving to long reliever, that helps some, but behind her, there is not much there. So still a lot of baseball left to be played in this one. Anyway, we got a 3-1 count here to King Kush, and he will take a walk. So a lot of walks so far between these pitchers in this first inning. 2 on, 1 out here for Trey Flitflot. 1 swing of the bat, and we've got ourselves a brand new ball game. And this one's hit into deep left center. It's going to one-hop off the warning track onto the wall. That should clear the bases, and the Unicorns make it a 1-run ball game. A 2-run double for Trey Flitflot, and it's 3-2.
The designated hitter.
Buckle in, everyone. We're in for a very long ride. And here's big old Gerald Davis. Thing is, Weber has to eat up some innings. She has to go at least 3, if not 4, to give that bullpen any kind of life, but Weber is not getting that one done.
Now batting,
Up comes Breezy Bree.
number 7.
Still only 1 out in the bottom of the first. Bree fouls that one off. Still 1-2 the count. Other one fouled off. Bree making Weber work here. Swing and a miss though, and Weber has herself a strikeout.
Batting, the catcher, number 23.
And here's Moo Shah. She's had herself a great start to season 7. Can she tie things up here for her team with a clutch base hit? 1-2 the count to her. She lays off that curveball, but swings at the next pitch, puts it into shallow left, and Murph Kelly will make the snag for out number 3. Unicorns make it a run game as we head to the top of the second here. 9-1-2, do it for the ball players.
Now batting, the
Curly
catcher,
Shipwright,
number 5.
the very old veteran. Is he a season 1 player for them? Not for them. He was a former Unicorn. I don't know how old he is. Shipwright is a season 1 veteran, so 7 seasons on Shipwright. He'll take a walk. Another walk issued by Mabel Sparks.
Now batting, the second baseman.
Up to 4. 5! Oh my goodness. It's ridiculous. Here's homer runs. It's absolutely incredible the player that he is aged into since being drafted by the Bombers. He was a decent prospect, but had very low contact. It was only in the 20s when he first entered the league, and now it's like an 80-80 batter with that Steeler trade, and he has some decent speed, so he's really thrived here in the ball players organization, but he flies out to center, one away. Here's Harry Sheldon. 1 on and 1 out. And Sheldon puts this one into left, but Iron Balls is able to snag that one. Round number 2.
Now batting, the shortstop, number 38.
Good old Woody Walker coming in from the Retrievers at the deadline last season. Brings up Murph Kelly. Bit of a veteran present for a lot of these young players on the Unicorns, and Murph Kelly will pop this one into foul territory, playable for Mushaw, and she'll make the catch for round number 3. So a 0 up on the board for Mabel Sparks and the Unicorns, and we'll head to the bottom of the second here. Haggy Porterhouse,
Now
Alex Hadman, and Jose Odor.
Second baseman, number 12. Low.
This one's a grounder to first. D'Lo Stick will take it himself for round number 1. And here's Alex Hatman playing on his 3rd different team in as many seasons. After his long stint with the Wildcats, he got traded to the Dragons,
The shortstop.
then to the Knights, and then now to the Unicorns. And he's grounded out for his first ever bat in the pink and purple. So Alex Hatman, the 6-year, bit of a journeyman over these last few years, and that's going to be a 1-2-3 inning for Weber. Zeros on the board in the second inning, and we'll head to the top of the third. Dilla Stick, Matthias Black, and Terry Thunder do it for the ball players.
First baseman, number 23.
Let's see if Maple Sparks can bounce back here with a clean inning. That pitch count is... Oh, there's the strikeout for Sparks.
Now batting, the third baseman.
That could be what the doctor ordered, her first of the evening. And a quick 0-2 count to Matthias Black. And he swings that one, barely puts in front of home plate. Shaw is able to get it first for round number 2, and that brings up Terry Thunder.
Hitter, number 9.
And Terry Thunder pops this one to the left, and Maple Sparks might have herself a 1-2-3 inning. And Woody Walker confirms that as we go to the bottom of the third. Ball players still just have the one hit. Unicorns have 2.
Now batting.
And Woody Walker will lead things off here in the bottom of the third. Weber back up to neutral so far after that clean second inning. 3-0 to Woody Walker. That's a 4-pitch walk, not how Weber wanted to start off the inning.
Now batting.
To bring up the really mean King Kush.
Number
Had the hat trick against the Stingers, 3 home runs in the game. And that lone loss of the season for the Unicorns, 14-7 against the Stingers. King Kush is going to put this one where nobody is into right center. That's down for a base hit. Burns going to head for third and get there without a play. Tie and run 90 feet away for the Unicorns here, and here's Trey Flip-Flop. She put the first 2 runs up on the board for the Unicorns back in the first inning. Can she deliver once again here for her team? Runners going. He's in there without a play. So both in scoring position for Flip-Flop, but an ugly swing there at her head. She fouls out for out number 1.
Now batting, the designated
Brings up Gerald Davis.
number 50.
Gerald Davis hits this one up the middle. That's going to score 1, if not 2. The throw from Harry Shelton is going to be not in time, and the Unicorns take a 4-3 lead.
Now batting, the center fielder, number 7.
One's line to the dealer slick, and he steps on the back for the double play. But a 2 spot for the Unicorns, and they take the first lead of the evening going into the top of the 4th. 4-3 here in game number 3, a huge one in the Epic Conference. This one grounded to second. Porterhouse up with it in time at first for number 1.
Now batting, the right fielder, number 40.
Yeah, did kiss that one off the pitcher's mound to get the weird Kareem. Full count to Nathan Tucker here, and another walk from Sparks.
Now batting,
Brings up
the
Curly
catcher,
Shipwright.
number 5.
6 on the evening for Sparks. Very uncharacteristic for her. Grounded to short. This could be 2. Odor to Porterhouse. To Hatman, and the Dragon special has been turned, and we go to the bottom of the 4th. A big double play for the Unicorns defensively, and we lead things off here with Moose Shaw in the home half of the 4th. Musha puts this one into left, but it's trending foul. Missed the line by about a foot or two. Strike at the knees, 1-2 the count. Grounded or short. Kelly up with it in time at first, round number 1.
Now batting, the second baseman, number 12.
Elder, after that last game, I wouldn't be joking about that. You might want to knock on wood right now. 3-1 the count here to Haggy Porterhouse, and he will take a walk.
Now batting, the
And here's
first
Hatman.
baseman, number 26.
After a couple seasons in the heroic conference between the Knights and the Dragons, finds his way back home in the Epic Conference. And hits this one up the middle. That's going to be good for a base hit, his first for the Unicorns. Back to the top of the order. Here's Jose Odor. 2 on, only 1 out here in the bottom of the 4th. And they chase Weber here and start getting into that bullpen of the ball players. 3-0 to Odor. Lets that one go 3-1 now. But we'll take a walk on the next pitch, and the bases are loaded. And it's Woody Walker.
Now pitching,
And that will do it for Weber. She only goes 3 1/3, and here comes Adrian Walker. She inherits the bases loaded. Can she get the ball players out of a jam? She gets ahead in the count. 0-2 to Walker. Came in activated for Walker. Popped up deep to center. This should be deep enough to score another run. Harry Shelton makes the catch. Doesn't even throw home. Tries to get the runner going to third. He will not. Unicorns take a 5-3 lead. Runners now at the corners.
fielder, number 68.
So productive out. That brings up King Kush. That fly out to right will end the inning, but the Unicorns put another one up on the board, make it a 2-run lead going into the top of the 5th. Abel Sparks, despite the numerous bout of walks, has outlasted her starting opposition. Oh no! And takes one to the bits.
Now batting, the center fielder. Now
That will end her night, but luckily she's a starting pitcher and she won't miss. What was the injury? Oh, not injury. Okay, well. Fitting in a way to Mabel Sparks' night. Hit and run is on, and that will be successful as that one's put into left. 2 on now here to start the 5th inning for the ball players, and here's Murph Kelly. Dangerous, dangerous man. I mean, you did and didn't knock on wood hard enough. Hit and run is on again. Moose shot to throw to third, not in time. Both runners now in scoring position here for Kelly. A lot of speed on the base pass, a good base hit, ties the game up here. 2-2 the count for Kelly. Dolan Colin came in, the long reliever. This one's a moonshot into left center. It's pretty deep. Breezy Bree is under it. This should be deep enough for a run to come home to score, make it a 5-4 ball game. And the runner from second will come to tag to third. So tying run 90 feet away for the ball players. Two and two the count here to Rick de la Stick. Swing and a miss, a huge strikeout to put 2 away, and it's up to Matthias Black to try and tie this one up.
Number 27.
Can Cohen keep the 1-run lead for his team? 1-1 the count. Let's hit hard but foul. 1-2 here. Matthias Black came in activated for Colin. Another one foul. And another one foul. Baxbuff off the plate, 2-2. Pitch swung on, that's up the middle. Jose Odor can't track it down, and it will be a 5-5 ball game.
Now batting, the designated hitter.
We're all square in many situations, both wrong relievers in the game. Tied up at 5, a base hit. Oh, Odor knocks it down. Can he get the throw in time? He cannot. Terry Thunder just beats it out by a step. And here's Toby Barker with 2 on 2 outs here in the top of the 5th. Ball players looking to take the lead back here. Decent speed at second. Colin now tense. Oh, way out in front of that one. 1-1 the count. And that's going to get into the gap. That's going to bring home 1 run. Another one's headed for third. Woody Walker up with it now. He doesn't have a great arm. That run's running third, headed for home. And the ball players retake the lead, 7-5.
Now batting, the right fielder, number 40.
Back and forth we go. Colin couldn't put away the inning. Runner's going for third. Oh, but the throw is in time. You can't keep doing that with...
Now batting, the third
Oh,
baseman.
why can't my brain remember her name? It's Musha behind the plate. She's got a decent enough arm to finally get one of those throws in time. So ball players retake the lead here as we enter the bottom of the 5th. Full count here to Trey Flitflot. She fouls one off here. And she rings up Flitflot.
Now batting, the designated hitter, number
And up comes Gerald Davis. He gave the Unicorns the lead back in the other inning. What does that even mean? But pops up to homer runs there, 2 away.
now batting, the
His last at bat, I should have said.
fielder, number 7.
Up comes Breezy Bree, 0 for 2 today. She puts this one into right. Tracking it is Nathan Tucker. He's just in front of the warning track in right. And he makes the catch for number 3. So 1-2-3 inning. And to the 6th inning we go. 7-5 in favor of the ball players. They've got Tucker, Shipwright, and homer runs due up here.
Right fielder, number 40.
Nolan coming into this inning tense. Full count to Tucker. Swinging at the full count and gets one to bloop up the middle for a base hit. So leadoff runner aboard for the ball players to start off the 6th inning.
Now batting,
And here's Curly
the catcher,
Shipwright.
number 5.
0 for 1 so far. Runner is going. The throw from Moose Shaw is not in time. So runner in scoring position now for Shipwright. Three and 1 here. That one finds his own. The count runs full. Came and activated for Colin. Oh, and swings and misses that one, and he rings up Shipwright, 1 away.
Now batting, the second baseman, number 12.
Here's homer runs. He's locked in, 1 for 2 today. Single and a walk so far. And runs, puts this one to right. That's one is caught by Kush for out number 2. Runner will tag up 90 feet.
Now
And up
batting,
comes Harry
the
Shelton.
Center fielder, number 16.
Another opportunity for Colin to close the door with a runner on third. Can he come up better than he did last inning? Ball players were able to rally and take the lead. And he keep it at a 2-run deficit going into the home half of the 6th. Swung on, fouled off, 2-2. The count to Shelton. Came in activated for Colin. That curveball's high. Count runs full. Shelton pops that one foul. We'll do it again. Swing and a miss and a ball nowhere close to the zone. And we head to the bottom of the 6th inning. A huge strikeout for Colin.
Now batting, the catcher, number 20.
Musha to lead things off here in the home half of the 6th. She is sitting at 0 for 2 today. One of her first rough days of season 7. And she gets right up there. Another strikeout for Walker.
Second baseman, number
2 on the night for her so far. Hard hit ball by Porterhouse, but that's foul. Way out in front of that one. 1-2 the count. Came in activated for Walker. Ooh, just missed there. A slow grounder up the middle. Home runs range is over. Flips to first in time for round number 2. Mojo boosts for Alfred. Adrian Walker, she's locked in now.
6.
And 0-2 to Alex Hatman right off the bat. Doesn't chase at the wide fastball. Fouls off the curveball. Remains 0-2. Rounds this one. Murph Kelly's able to snag it. Can he get the throw in time? He cannot. Alex Hatman still has that lightning speed. And he's got himself an infield single to put those back to the top of the lineup in Jose Odor and knocks Adrian Walker back down to neutral. One swing of the bat, and we've got ourselves a tie game once again, but it's an 0-2 count now to Jose Odor. He's 0 for 2 today so far. And swinging a miss! He's rung out the 3rd strikeout for Walker, and we'll head to the top of the 7th. Murph Kelly, Rick Dulistick, and Matthias Black do it for the ball players. Colin on the mound again for the Unicorns to start the 7th. This will probably be his last inning of work. He's been tense for most of the duration of his outing so far. And a 3-1 count here to Murph Kelly. That one's pretty much in the dirt, and it'll be a leadoff walk to Kelly to bring up Dulistick. He's 0 for 3 today. And Colin will get pulled in favor of Chesley Hickman. Another former retriever finding a new home on this Unicorn squad. And Rick Dulistick lines that one into right, but King Kush is there for round number 1. Absolute laser into left, but Kush didn't have to move much.
The third baseman.
Brings up Matthias Black. He's 2 for 3 on the day. Has 4 RBIs. Double and a single. Runners go ahead and run was on, but this one's popped up into left. Woody Walker's under it. He'll make the catch for round number 2. Brings up Terry Thunder.
Hitter, number 9.
Oh, 0-2 to Thunder. Strike 3 called! And the ball players leave a couple in aboard, and we go to the home half of the 7th. It's time to stretch. We've got a fun one so far. It's a 2-run game as we enter the final stages here. Walker locked in. Can she deliver the ball players to 6-0? It's an 0-2 count to Woody Walker now. Came in activated for her once again. Strike 3 called! Walker's ringing it up tonight. She's got 4 strikeouts in relief.
Fielder, number 68.
And another 0-2 count to King Kush. He fouls one off, staying alive. Doesn't chase there, 1-2. And that one's hit up the middle. That's going to get down for a base hit. Good 2-strike strategy from King Kush. Deliver a base hit and bring up Trey Flip-Flop. That knocks Adrian Walker down from locked in. A bit unfair in my opinion. The night she's had so far, only 2 hits through 3 innings, 4 strikeouts. Runner going to throw from Shipwright is not in time. Runner in scoring position now for Flip-Flop. She's got 2 RBIs tonight. She fouls that one off, 1-2. Came in activated for Walker. The pitch in there for strike 3 called. Another strikeout for Walker. She's up to 5.
Hitter, number 50.
And here's Gerald Davis. He's got 2 RBIs. Runner's going for 3rd. The throw also not in time. So runner 90 feet away for Davis. He's going to bomber special this one into left center. It's going to get down just in front of Harry Sheldon. It's a 1-run ball game.
Now back.
So some good base running by the Unicorns. Gets them within striking distance. Gerald Davis will get pulled in favor of a faster runner. I didn't quite see who it was. Elder, who is the pinch runner? I didn't quite see it in time. I was updating the scores. Ash Frost. A 3-1 count to Breezy Bree. And she will walk. So that's going to put 2 aboard with 2 out here in the bottom of the 7th. And here's the big bat of Moo Shaw.
23.
A base hit could give the Unicorns back the lead here. The first walk issued by Walker so far tonight. This one's up the middle. That's a base hit. Into center it goes. The runner's rounding third. Head front. Harry Shelton doesn't even try to throw home, and we got a tie ball game.
Now batting.
Harry Shelton has a decent arm. It could have been at least a play at the plate.
12.
But instead he throws to the third and lets the game be tied. I guess just too much speed on the runner. And just like that, in the blink of an eye after... Oh, Helmer run snags that one to end the inning. Walker looked locked in, ready to cruise some more, but she gives up a couple of base knocks, and just like that, the game is tied at 7 as we enter the 8th inning. A huge catch there. That one's lined to Odor, 1 away.
Now batting. the
Brings up
right
Nathan
fielder,
Tucker.
Number 40.
Nathan Tucker. Oh, King Kush with a sliding catch, round number 2.
The catcher.
Huge play by Kush.
Number 19.
And Shipwright is going to get pulled in favor of Titus Saxton. See if they can get some offense going against Chesley Hickman here. The first Unicorn to really stifle this ball player's offense. She's gone through an inning and 2/3 so far. Hasn't given up a base runner so far. This one's going to be the first one. That's just under the glove of Aggie Porterhouse. And Saxton is aboard.
Now batting.
Back to the top of the order we go. Homer
Number
runs.
12.
Made a good play to end the bottom of the 7th. Saxton, not the speedster he used to be, so probably not a threat to steal. 2-1 the count here to Homer runs. Owen finds his own 2-2. Runs, fouls this one off. Another one into the stands. The count runs full. Runner's going. That's going to be up the middle. That's going to be a base hit for Homer runs. Runner's going to try and go for third. Saxton is going to be caught. Breezy Bree with the outfield assist. A huge play from the defense of the Unicorns, and we'll head to the bottom of the 8th.
Now batting. The
Ball players trying to be a bit too aggressive on the base pass, and it costs them dearly. Like I mentioned, Titus Saxton, not the speedster he used to be. Trying to go first to third on that single up the middle. And we head to the bottom of the 8th. Alex Hatman to lead things off. He's 2 for 3 so far today. 2 singles. Oh, but Merv Kelly robs him of a third.
Now batting. The shortstop. Number 30.
These defenses are showing off tonight. Trying to keep their team in the game.
The left fielder.
2 quick outs, and then here comes Woody Walker. Walker versus Walker. Is this his daughter? I don't know the lore behind her. And she will walk Woody Walker, so
Now batting.
go ahead,
The
run
right
on base, and here is King Kush. This is a nasty man.
8.
He's 2 for 3 so far today. Had an excellent sliding catch in right last inning. Prevented a base runner. Prevented Nathan Tucker, I believe, from getting that base hit. Up the middle, Homer runs, able to snag it. The throw is going to be in time for out number 3, and we head to the 9th inning, tied at 7 apiece and tied at 9 hits apiece. Harry Sheldon, Mirth Kelly, and Rick DeLastick do it for the ball players here. Their undefeated season on the line here. Can they take the lead here against Chesley Hickman? Harry Shelton 1 for 3 so far, a walk and a single. 2-1 the count. Swing and miss there, 2-2. That's a base hit up the middle. Jose Odor knocks it down, but can't keep hold of it. And the leadoff runner will reach, and here's Murph Kelly.
Number 38.
He's 0 for 1, but has drawn 2 walks today. Runners going. The throw from behind the plate is not in time. That runner now in scoring position here for Murph Kelly. He takes a strike on the inside edge. That slider runs inside 3-1. They're pitching to him with first base open. Count runs full. Swung on, popped up behind home plate. It will find the netting. And that's going to be low for ball 4. So Murph Kelly takes a walk. There are 2 ball players aboard here for Rick Dillistick. 0 for 4 tonight. And that does it for Chesley Hickman. In comes Doku Shi. If you remember, Doku Shi came in late in that Cyclones game and nearly blew it for the Unicorns. Gave up 5 in the bottom of the 9th, but the Unicorns were able to hold on. It's the first out here in the top of the 9th.
The third baseman, number 27.
And here's Matthias Black, 2 for 4, 4 RBIs. And might have a 5th one as that one's by the glove of the third baseman. Runners throwing home. The throw from Walker is going to be not in time. And the ball players take the lead here in the top of the 9th, 8-7.
Number 9.
5 RBIs for Nathan Black. Matthias Black. And here's Terry Thunder, 2 on, 1 out here in the top of the 9th still. Back to Dokushi. He can't handle it. He stays with it. Not a lot of speed on Thunder. He throws him out at first, but both runners advance 90 feet here for Toby Barker. Strike 1 called. That one's low, 1-1. Tall, 2-1. Wide, 3-1. And that's going to be a walk. The bases will be loaded once again. And here is Nathan Tucker, 1 for 3 today.
Number 40.
Takes a first pitch strike on the inside edge. Curveball misses, 1-1. That one just a bit tall, 2-1. Swung on, fouled off, 2-2. Came in activated for Dokushi. That one's fouled off once again by Tucker, staying alive here. Inside, count is full, bases are full. The pitch is hit it to right or left. It's tracking back. At the wall is Walker. It's a grand slam! Nathan Tucker puts it over the wall in left field. And Shaka and the ball players break it open 12-7.
Now batting, the catcher, number 23.
Holy cow! Dokushi once again getting rocked. Indeed, Wolf Gamer, it is time for the rye bread and a little bit of mustard. I did not think that had enough to get over the wall, but Nathan Tucker just able to poke it over.
Number 30.
Can Adrian, well, I don't think Adrian Walker is going to get 3 more outs, but can she ring up 1 more here against Trey Flip-Flop? She's 1 for 4 and tenths. That'll be a walk to Flip-Flop. That will probably do it for Walker.
Now pitching.
In comes
51.
former Bomber Quash Ward. Also a 7-year veteran. Whiffer activated for Ash Frost, who came in for pinch runner. She pops this one up too short. Murph Kelly there for out number 1.
Now batting,
Which brings up Breezy Bree.
center fielder, number 7.
This one's lined to homer runs. Oh, and that's going to end the game! Trey Flip-Flop was way too off first base. And homer runs caught her napping. And the Ball Players advance to 6-0. Wow, a stunner in Game 3. I really thought with Mabel Sparks on the mound, the perfect season for the Ball Players would come to an end, but not so. A 5-run ninth inning for the Ball Players. 12-7. And that grand slam was the only home run of the game. Nathan Tucker going yard. Holy cow. 2 for 4 runs in Sheldon. Matthias Black with 3 hits, 5 RBIs, 4 RBIs from Tucker off the grand slam. Jose Odor going 0 for 4. A bit of a surprising stat there. Cush 2 for 4. Gerald Davis 2 for 3. But a couple of zeros. Porterhouse going 0 for. Bree going 0 for. So a couple surprising empty at-bat players there. Adrian Walker gets the win, only giving up 2 earned runs through 4 2/3. Bringing up 5, walking 3, giving up 4 hits. Quash Ward, a perfect inning in relief. Loss goes to Hickman, only giving up 2 in 2 innings. And then Dokushi giving up 3 more in 1 inning pitched. 6 walks from Sparks. That's just unreal. The MVP of the game will be Matthias Black, followed by Nathan Tucker, as the Ball Players continue the Season 7 campaign undefeated, standing at 6-0. Don't go anywhere. Game number 4, Gauchos and Overdrafts. Another big one in the Epic Icons division will be coming up right after this.
But you don't seem so far away. Nothing between us is empty space, empty space. Even when the music is loud, I'd rather be no other place. Here with you now, here with you now.
Chase the wind and touch the sky. A star's light shines on long after it dies. Oh, in the night, I live every day as if it's your last. Our memories been bright like beacons of the past. Oh, in the night, now we race against the sun. Now we race against the Now we race against the sun. Now we race against the race against the sun. Now we race against the sun. Race against the sun. Now we race against the sun. Now we race against the sun. Now we race against the sun. Ooh.
will be the hero of game number 4 with the overdrafts in the Gauchos here. A big one in the conference, a big one in the division, I should say, Icons division. 2-1 overdrafts versus the 1-3 Gauchos. Overdrafts with Liam Boss on the mound. Gauchos with Cade 6. Miranda Biscuit to lead things off here for the Gauchos. This one's popped up into right. Tracking it is Mookie Astaire, and he'll make the catch for number 1.
Now batting, the designated hitter, number 26.
Wolfgamer, I think it doesn't, because how it's been described to us before is that like the AI versus AI games, when the game knows it's the computer playing itself, it has its own ego setting.
Now batting, the third baseman, number
Samir
2.
Tailwind will walk to bring up Athena Hex. This is also Athena Hex's first full season in the SSBL. She spent last year on the Raptors squad.
That's outside. Ball outside.
This one's popped up into right. And it looks like KDC will make the catch for number 2.
Now batting,
And here's
the
Brutus
fourth baseman,
Banger, the former
number
Bomber.
0.
No, inside. Steve Ross.
This one's grounded back to Boss. He scoops it up and gets it to me in time for out number 3. And we'll head to the bottom of the first. Ruby Sue, Katerina Ducateau, and Mookie Astaire do it for the overdrafts.
Batting, the center fielder, number 4.
Steve Ross. Ball outside. Ball. Strike.
2-2, the count to Sue.
No, high.
That one just misses.
Strike.
And swing and a miss, and Cade 6 start things off with a strikeout.
Now batting, the second baseman, number 35.
Steve Ross. Ball, that's inside.
This one's popped up behind home plate. It will find the netting. 1-2 to KDC.
That's inside.
And strike 3 called. Back-to-back strikeouts for 6.
The right fielder, number 14.
Mookie Astaire puts this one into right. Doesn't have enough to get over the wall. It does not. It's off the top of it. Colin fumbles around with it, but that's going to be good for a double.
Now batting, the
Is
left
Pickle here?
fielder, number
Hey, he is. Pickle, is that Astaire's first hit of the season? So runner in scoring position, but Sardee grounds that one to Banger. He steps on the bag himself for number 3. And we're knotted up at 0 going into the second inning. Colin with Billups and Walker do up for the Gauchos.
Now batting, the right fielder, number 40.
First pitch swing is Colin. He pops this one up into short right.
Out.
Ducateau makes the catch, one away.
Now batting, the
Here's
shortstop,
Sophia Billups.
number 9.
I remember watching her last week against the Walkers. She had herself a fantastic game defensively. And we'll start things off here with an infield single. That one's off the glove of the third baseman. Bush Lee couldn't look that one in all the way. So she will reach the runner aboard now for Noah Walker. Noah Walker grounds this one to third. League will go to first for number 2.
Now batting, the second
Brings up
baseman,
Yoshida
number 35.
with 2 outs with a runner in scoring position.
Outside. Steve Ross.
This one's hit to KDC for out number 3. And we'll head to the bottom of the second. It's Winkler, Ramos, and Bush League do it for the overdrafts here.
Now batting, the designated hitter.
Overdrafts got off to a rough start on the season. with a 15-1 loss versus the Walkers. But bounced back nicely last week with a 3-0 win over the Retrievers and a 5-0 win over the Retrievers to get to 2-1 on the season.
Ball 4.
Gauchos have held leads in most of their games, but their bullpen has not been able to hold on to those leads late into the game. End up blowing them. I think it was the Walkers walking it off last week in a 6-3 loss, and the Lumberjacks taking a lead in the bottom of the 8th, ended up holding the lead in the 9th to take that one. And as well, a similar outing for them against the game against the Moonshots and Super Saturday. So Gauchos just need to find Lady Luck on their side, try and bounce back this season. Good night, Elder. This one's hit into right. Is it deep enough to get off the screen of the bullpen? It is. Another one off the wall there in right. And the Overdrafts are in business now. Runners at the corners, nobody out here. And up comes Bush League.
Baseman, number 47.
Ball outside. No, inside. No, that's inside.
Full count here to Bush League. And strike 3 called. Another strikeout for 6. He's up to 3 Ks.
Number 45.
Here's Shiro Amiya. Still runners at the corners. A chance for the Overdrafts to strike first.
No, high. No, inside.
3-0 to Amiya.
Take your base.
And he will walk, and that will load the bases here for Joseph Wahlberger.
Batting, the catcher, number 44.
Can the number 9 hitter come up clutch for the Overdrafts and get some runs up on the board? This one's grounded to the Hex. This could be an inning Dragon special, and it is! The Overdrafts leave the bases loaded and ground into a double play to end it, and we'll head to the top of the 3rd.
Now batting,
A huge play to get out of the jam for Cade 6.
Outside. Foul ball. Foul ball. Foul.
1-2 the count to Neon Dion, and he gets rung up there.
now batting, the left fielder, number 3.
Leon Boss's first strikeout of the evening. He's locked in.
That's high.
Getting ready for a second time through this Gauchos lineup. 2-0 to Miranda Biscuit.
Ball high.
3-0, just a bit too tall on all these pitches, been borderline. That one's for sure a strike. This one's hit hard and deep into left, but that one's going to be the wrong side of the line. The count will run full. And this one's going to get down into the gap. That's going to be extra bases for Miranda Biscuit as that one's all the way to the wall.
Easy.
So the Gauchos now with an opportunity with a runner in scoring position. Only one out here. Here's Samir Tailwind. And they're going to catch Tailwind trying to steal 3rd. He'll get tagged for round number 2. A good pickoff by Boss. Tailwind falls behind 0-2.
Ball outside.
That one is a ball. Swung on. That's going to get down into left for a base hit.
Now batting,
Keeps the inning going now for Athena Hex.
number 2.
Are they intentionally walking Hex? I am confusion, but 2-2 now.
No, that's high.
As that one's tall, full count now.
Foul ball.
Hex fouls that one back.
Save.
Liam Bosch tries to go back to the well, but doesn't come up lucky this time. And that one's going to be grounded through the right side of the infield, and it looks like the Gauchos will get on the board here with an RBI single from Athena Hex. They take a 1-0 lead here.
Now batting, the first baseman, number 0.
Ball inside. No, that's high.
And Brutus Banger keeps the inning alive. That one's a single up the middle. 2 on, 2 out here in the top of the third for the Gauchos.
Now batting.
Donier Colin up 0 for 1 so far.
Ball outside. High. No, high.
And Colin is going to put this one all the way to the track. It's going to bounce off the base of the wall. And it looks like 2 more runs. So actually just 1 more run as the runner stays put at third. And the Gauchos go up 2-0.
The shortstop, number 9.
Ball high.
And this one's hit deep to center. Tracking back. Ruby Sue, it's gone! Home run for the Gauchos to dead center field, 427 feet, and they've broken this one open. It's 5-0.
Now
I couldn't remember if there was 1 runner on or 2.
Number 24.
5-0. So Liam Boss getting beat up here the second time around in the lineup. This one might end the inning. It's hit pretty deep. Sardee will make the catch in front of the warning strip. I don't think you can call that a warning track here in Tiger Den. A 5 spot for the Gauchos, and they lead 5-0 here.
The center fielder, number 4.
Come on. No, high.
He's grounded to first. Banger's able to snag it backhandedly and takes it to first himself, round number 1.
Now batting, the second baseman, number 35.
This one hit to left side of the infield. Sophia Billups in time for round number 2. Sophia Billups showing off the leather over the last couple of games, showing that she is cream of the crop defensively in this league. She's been excellent here at short for the Gauchos. That's going to be a base hit into center. A 2-out single for the Drafts here in the bottom of the third.
Now
Brings up
batting,
Everett Sardee.
the left fielder, number
Kate 6
17.
locked in here. 3 strikeouts through 2 2/3 so far. This should be out number 3 as that's one's back to 6. In time at first, round number 3, and we'll head to the top of the 4th inning. Gauchos up 5-0 here. Yoshida, Dion, and Biscuit do it for them here.
Now batting, the second baseman, number 35.
That's inside.
Dribbler just in front of home plate. Liam Boss gets the first in time for round number 1.
Now batting, the center fielder, number 5.
That's up. Come on. Strike.
2-2 the count to Dion. Swing and a miss. Another strikeout for Boss.
Now batting, the left fielder, number 3.
Still tense though after that last inning. Give him a 5. Oh, a great play by Amia. And that will be it. And we'll go to the bottom of the 4th. Overdrafts need to get this offense going, trailing by 5 here.
Now batting,
Here's the big bat of Daniel Winkler.
number 0.
See if he can get things kick-started. So it's hit hard. Brutus Banger can't snag it. Stays with it. Gets it to 6, who's covered in time for round number 1.
Now batting,
Good play by Banger to knock that one down from going over his head.
2.
Ball, that's up.
Ramos is going to put this one to the left just inside the foul line. That's going to be good for a 1-out single. Not enough speed on him to try and turn that into 2 with how short the porch is here in good old Tiger Den.
7.
This one's going to be hit into left as well, so back-to-back base hits for the Overdrafts. They've got something going here to start the bottom of the 4th.
Now batting, the first baseman, number 45.
Here's Shiru Amiya. Can he get a base hit to put the overdrafts on the board? And it's a third straight base hit into left. That's going to load the bases for the overdrafts. 3 straight hits get down into left field. That's going to bring up Joseph Wahlberger with the bases loaded. He had this opportunity a couple innings ago. Came up empty. Can fate favor him the second time around? He falls behind 0-2 to Cade 6. And this one's grounded to Banger. And it looks like he's going to ground into another inning-ending Dragon special with the bases loaded. Not a night to remember if you're Joseph Wahlberger. And we head to the top of the 5th.
The designated hitter, number 26.
Samir Tailwind to lead things off here for the Gauchos. He puts this one in play, but just foul. 0-2 to him. Liam Boss still on the mound here to start off the 5th inning. He gets a strikeout of
Now
Tailwind to start off the
third
inning.
baseman, number 2.
Brings up Athena Hex.
Touchdown.
1 for 2 on the night. Pops this one into the stands. 1-1.
Foul ball.
This one's to the right side of the infield. Ducateau is able to snag it and get it first in time for round number 2.
Now batting, the first baseman,
Brings up Brutus
number
Banger.
0.
No,
Wearing the
inside.
beautiful number 0.
Ball that's low.
Banger puts this one down into left. A 2-out single for him. And the inning will continue.
Now batting, the right fielder, number 40.
Colin pops up the first pitch he sees into right. Under it is KDC. She makes the catch for out number 3 and will head to the home half of the 5th. Top fielder do up Ruby Sue, Katerina Ducateau, and Mookie Astaire.
Now batting, the center fielder, number 4.
Ruby Sue falls behind 0-2. Swing and a miss! Ruby Sue gets rung up for, I think, the second time tonight.
The second baseman,
Another strikeout for 6. He's up to 4. Still locked in here with 1 out here in the bottom of the 5th and ahead 0-2 to Katerina Ducateau.
Inside.
This one's grounded to second. Yoshida up with it in time for round number 2.
now batting,
Brings up to Mookie Astaire. He's 2 for 2 on the day. The best day he's had so far here in season 7, and pokes this one to left, but right at Miranda Biscuit for round number 3. So 1-2-3 inning for 6 as we head into the 6th inning. Sophia Billups, Noah Walker, and Kazuya Yoshida do up for the Gauchos.
number
Sophia
9.
Billups, 2 for 2 tonight. Had that 3-run shot into center. Also has a single so far.
No, that's
She has looked very nice in these last couple of games. And she puts this one into right, but line shot, Astaire is able to snag it for round number 1.
Now batting, the catcher, number 24.
Round to the 3rd, Bush League backhands it to first in time, 2 away.
Now batting,
Brings up
the second
Yoshida.
baseman, number 35.
So Liam Boss just ran into a little bit of trouble. That 1 inning has really been okay since then. And a strikeout of Yoshida to end the inning. It's his offense that's let him down. Overdrafts have had the bases loaded twice with fewer than 2 outs
Now batting,
and have grounded into a Dragon special each time.
number 17.
foul ball. That's low. Foul.
Sardee to lead things off. 1-2 the count to him. He's 0 for 2 tonight. This one's popped up to first. Banger under it. And he drops it! Oh no, Brutus Banger!
The designated hitter.
Let's see if the overdrafts can capitalize off the error from Banger at first. This one is popped up into right. Running in is Colin. He makes the snag for round number 1.
Now batting, the
Which brings up
shortstop,
Carlos Ramos. He's
number
2 for 2 tonight.
2.
high. Ball high. Ball high. Ball 4.
That's going to be a walk to Ramos. That's going to put 2 aboard here for the Overdrives.
Now batting,
And here's Bush League.
third baseman, number 47.
Bush League puts this through the right side of the infield, just past the glove of Brutus Banger. And the Overdrives once again have the bases loaded with only 1 out. But this time it's Shiro Amiya up.
Number 45.
But we are at the 8th spot in the lineup.
No, that's inside.
It is the 3rd time the charm for the Overdrives. A 2-0 count to Amiya. No one finds his own 2-1. Amiya puts this one into center, tracking back at the wall. It's a grand slam for Shiro Amiya. And just like that, it's a 1-run ball game.
Now batting, the catcher. Now pitching.
And that's going to do it for Cade 6. In comes Jake Carter in relief. 5-4 ball game here in the bottom of the 6th. Wahlberger grounds that one to second. Yoshida up with it in time at first for round number 2.
Now batting,
And here's a tense 0 for 3 Ruby Sue.
number 4.
That's high.
Broken bat swinging at that one. 1-2 the count still.
Ball.
Swing and a miss! And I think it's a sombrero for Ruby Sue.
Now
We'll head
batting,
to the top of the 7th inning. Neon Dion to lead things off. 5-4 ball game here. A big divisional matchup between the Gauchos and the Overdrafts. And Neon Dion's going to lead things off with a single up the middle.
Now batting, the left fielder, number 3.
That's pretty good, Wolf. And that's going to be another base hit up the middle, so 2 aboard here for the Gauchos. Looking to get those runs back. Runner goes first to third. So at the corners here for Tailwind. Is it time to pull boss? They say yes. In comes Mason Nuts.
Easy.
He inherits runners at the corners and nobody out here in the top of the 7th inning. A tall task for him.
High. Ball, that's outside.
This one's grounded to second. KDC will throw home, and Neon Dion's caught in a rundown. And they'll finally tag him out to put one away. So they trade the Surefire Dragon special to prevent the run from coming home. The first time we see
That's outside.
the infield. Well, no, we've seen the infield playing in Be Smart actually a couple times last week. But more times than not, it's not smart.
No, high.
Oh, well, we saw it worked out for the Angels a couple times in that first game against, I think, the Bombers. Or am I thinking of a different game? But then we had Yeti Olsen happen. So regardless, the bases are loaded now here for Brutus Banger. Tense after dropping the easy pop-up. That one's foul, 1-1. Former Bombers facing off against each other. Banger against Nuts here, 1-2. This one's grounded to short. Could be an inning Dragon special to Gateau, to Amiya, and it gets 2, and Mason Nuts gets out of the runners on the corners. No out jam without surrendering a run to keep it a 1-run game. Mason Nuts with ice water in his veins.
35.
Ball, outside.
Can his offense keep up the pace now? Katarina Ducato up here, 0 for 3 so far tonight. 2-2 the count to her. This one could be a Bomber special. That one's down into left center. Whereas Biscuit cuts it off before it gets by her for extra bases. So leadoff runner aboard here to start the home half of the 7. Here's Mookie Astaire having himself a great day. 2 for 3 so far. Had some hard hit balls.
14.
Had that double early in the game that missed being a home run. KDC steals second base, so the tie and run 180 feet away in scoring position for Astaire.
That's high. Ball inside.
He's got a 3-1 count here from Carter.
Steve, run.
Ooh, a nice pitch there. Strike called, full count.
Take your base.
Ooh, but that one misses, and it'll be a walk. So 2 aboard here for Everett Sardee.
The left fielder.
His son, Everett Sardee Jr., was just picked up as a free agent. Can he show his son how it's done here in the SSBL?
Steve, run.
0-2 though to Sardee. He's 0 for 3 on the night. This one's back to Carter. He can't handle it. He still goes to second, gets the out there, but Sardee's safe at first.
Now batting, the
So they get 1 out still, but could have had 2. Runners at the corners here for Daniel Winkler.
No, inside.
Tie and run 90 feet away.
No, inside.
2-0 to Winkler.
Steve, run.
That one finds his own. 2-1. Swinging and a miss. 2-2. Swing and a miss, and Winkler gets run up there.
now batting.
A huge strikeout for Carter, his second of the night.
22.
2 outs now here for Carlos Ramos.
Ball, that's up.
That one's up the middle, and we've got ourselves a 5-5 ball game. An RBI single from Ramos.
Now batting, the third baseman, number
And here's Bush League.
7.
Bush League grounded to first. That will end the inning, but the Overdrafts have managed to score 5 in a row to tie things up going into the top of the 8th inning. Colin, Billups, and Walker do it for the Gauchos here.
Now batting, the right fielder, number 40.
Ace Nuts back up on the mound.
Steve, run. Foul ball.
Has a 0-2 lead on Colin.
Ball outside.
Out misses 1-2. That's up the middle. That's going to be a base hit for Colin. Leadoff runner aboard now for the Gauchos to start off the 8th inning.
Now batting, the shortstop.
And here's Sophia Billups.
Take.
She's showing her stuff here tonight. Inside track at potentially an all-star performance. Maybe later on in the season, she's showing that she's got the stuff here to make a career in the SSBL. But pops this one up into left center. Under it is Sardee. He'll make the catch to put one away.
Now batting,
That brings up Noah Walker. He's 0 for 3 tonight.
4.
He will stay in the game to take the at-bat. He's got power versus righties. Runners going. Hit and run is on. Uh-oh. Oh, Katarina goes for the tag. She comes up empty, and the throw is late. Oh, how many times have we seen that in this game?
Now batting,
Everybody is safe. Yoshida is going to get pulled because Peterson is going to come into pinch hit. Peterson pops this up on the first pitch. It's into center. Infield fly is called.
You're out.
Katarina will make the catch to put 2 away.
now
And it's up to
batting,
Neon
the center
Dion.
fielder, number
2 on, 2 out, top of the 8th. Mason Nuts. And Mason Nuts, oh, it's not going to stay in play, though.
Foul ball.
On the top of the netting, Dion stays alive 0-1. That one's at the top of the zone, 0-2. Strike 3 called! Mason Nuts has some big old nuts! And to the bottom of the 8th we go.
Now batting, the first baseman. Now in the game.
And here's the grand
number
slam hitter,
43.
Shiro Miya. He's locked in 2 for 2. A grand slam and a single. Lancheros is in at second.
No, that's high. Steve, run. No, that's high.
3-1 to Miya.
Steve, run.
That one finds his own. Count is full. Fouls that one off.
Ball 4.
And that's going to be a leadoff walk, so Miya is aboard. Go ahead run on base for Joseph Wahlberger. 0 for 3 tonight and tense. Not been a stellar night for him. He's grounding into 2 double plays with the bases loaded.
That's low.
Oh, Wahlberger puts this one in the center. Is it deep enough? At the wall is Dion. It's on. Oh, it's gone! It's gone! Wahlberger redeems for his sins and puts the Overdrafts on top. 7-5. 387 feet into left center.
Now batting, the center fielder, number...
Game number 4 of day number 1 never fails to disappoint. Here's Ruby Sue. Full count to her. And she gets one up the middle for a base hit. And it's under the glove of Dion. She's going for 2.
Now batting, the second base, now pitching.
And that's going to do it for Carter. He's going to get pulled in for Poodle Starfire. Once again, this young bullpen of the Gauchos cannot finish off games, unfortunately for them. Just need to age into maybe a bit more stats to be lights out. Oh, but KDC gets rung up from the first batter
Now batting,
of Poodle Starfire's night.
fielder, number...
That was a really poor way of saying that. And in comes Mookie Astaire, and Astaire puts one in the center! And that one is gone, and the Overdrafts have blasted this one open! 9-5!
Now batting, the left fielder, number 17.
And Sardee puts one up the middle. And the inning continues for the Overdrafts.
Now batting, the designated hitter, number 0.
Michler puts his one to the right. Colin makes the snag for out number 2. There's snag again.
Now batting,
And here's Ramos. He's 3 for 3 tonight. 3 singles
2.
locked in.
Nope, that's inside.
1 on 2 out here in the bottom of the 8th for the Overdrafts.
Inside.
They've scored 4 here.
That's outside. Ball 4.
And Ramos will walk to put another one aboard
Now batting,
to bring up Bush League. He's 2 for 4 tonight.
number 47.
Nope, inside. That's up.
Full count here to Bush League. Runners going. This one is popped up into left. Miranda Biscuit under it. And she makes the catch for out number 3. So the Gauchos trail by 4 going into the top of the 9th. They've got the top of the order due up here. Mason Nuts back on the mound here.
The left fielder, number 3.
That's outside.
1-1 the count here to Biscuit. That one's called a strike. 1-2. Swing and a miss. Another strikeout for Nuts. He's got 2.
Now batting, the designated hitter, number 26.
Outside. Nope.
2-2 here to Samir Tailwind. And he's going to put this one up the middle, just past the glove of Ramos.
The third baseman, number...
If you give me 5 minutes, I'll remember the names. Which brings up Athena X.
Ball, that's outside. Low.
2-1 to Hex. Swung on, fouled off, 2-2. Strike 3, call another strikeout for Nuts.
Now batting, the
And
first
it's up to
baseman,
Brutus Banger.
number 0.
0-2 to Brutus Banger. Swings on it, pops it up behind home plate. It bounces off the netting. He stays alive. Oh, that one gets by Wahlberger. Bit of an errant pitch from Nuts, if you ask me. That one was way outside. 1 and 2 to Nuts, or to Banger, excuse me. 2 and 2 now. He fouls that one off. Remains a 2-2 count. That one's going to be hit through the right side of the infield. Base hit. Runner's going to round third, head for home. The throw from Astaire is going to be in time! Mookie Astaire says, not on my watch, and ends the game for the Overdrafts. And they are victorious here, 9-5. 4-1-4-6-7-8. The Overdrafts, 9 unanswered runs, and they take the win here in Game 4 of day number 1 against the Gauchos. Golly, 14 hits for the Gauchos, only 5 runs. That is so brutal. Pair of hits for Biscuit, Tailwind, Colin, Billups. 3 hits for Banger. It's peppered around. 3 hits for Astaire, Ramos, League, Amia, 2 apiece. Home runs for 3 home runs for the Overdrafts. Astaire, Amia, and Wahlberger. 4 RBIs for Amia, that grand slam. Both teams getting struck out 7 times. Loss goes to Jake Carter with 4 earned through 1 2/3. Poodle Starfire, 1 inning of relief. Win goes to good old Mason Nuts. 3 innings, no earned runs, 3 strikeouts, 4 hits, and a walk. Boss gets the no decision with 5 earned through 6, 10 hits, 4 strikeouts, and a walk. Your MVP is Amia, followed by Mookie Astaire and Sophia Billups rounding up third. Well, thank you all for tuning in for week 4, day number 1. I'll be on the call again tomorrow for day number 2. And I think Squared's going to take over for day 3, so be sure to tune in for the rest of week 4. We've got big games the rest of the week. We'll see you again